Good morning, everybody. How's it going? Happy Sunday. It's Ben's Brick Designs. Ben, shockingly. Happy Sunday to y'all. I'm hoping you're having a good weekend. What's up, Macro? What's up, Brick Pasta? Chop sent you. How was the dad stream? I didn't get to watch the dad stream today, so I'm hoping it was good. I'm going to jump right into it. So this is what we've been working on. This is the TerraTron base. If you haven't been watching, this is the attempt to make like a 90s style, 80s, 90s style classic space, but kind of a little updated a bit, and it's a new theme. So it's an exploration theme about terraforming a planet. And last time we worked on this little ship, because the little base needs a little ship, and so that's your ship. So I thought what we'd do this time is, at least to start, maybe do a little rover to go along with it. So another little green vehicle to go along with it. Thanks, Macro. Appreciate that. So let's start. We're going to open the flyer up, and we're going to break this up. And we're going to at least keep the pilot. And then I think I'm also going to keep like these things, because it makes sense to have kind of like a consistency amongst the vehicles. I don't know why that tried to connect there, but that's okay. We'll just put those right there. All right. So then the rest of this can go away. All right. So good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. I don't know of any like real Lego news that's going on. I know that I don't think it's official that the Eiffel Tower is out publicly. I've been keeping an eye on the land, so I'm not really sure if I can talk about it or not. I haven't seen it on Lego site. I've seen it on a lot of leak things, so if you're seeing it, enjoy. If not, then I'm sure it's out on a bunch of different Lego sites right now, so so there you go. All right, that's a pretty good setup right there. What's up, Missy? How's it going? Good morning. Happy Sunday. Happy whatever 46 degrees, man. It's so nice outside. Oh, I love it. All right, so the idea that I want to get is 90s Lego space. I didn't set this up right. So I'm trying a new thing. Instead of like the window capture or the screen capture, it's doing an individual window, but there's also this. I can turn this off and do this instead. So like all of these things, right? All these kinds of sets, they all had some kind of rover or smaller vehicle that went with the style. Some of the bases even. M-Tron was great because it had... So this is the kind of little rover I'm looking for, right? Just this kind of small, two-wheeled, maybe articulated. Definitely not completely sealed. You know, that's almost perfect. So I want to do something like that. So the trick is, if you notice, like these wheels are black, that's fine, but there's black accents in the sets itself. With the Ice Planet, there are white wheels because that was part of the color scheme. It was white and blue, highlight black, trans orange, right? Space Police 2, mostly black, yellow highlights, neon green, right? So everybody's got their theme. Space Police 2, black, gray, highlight red, and then like this clear, this trans green. So trying to do the same thing. So what we have to do, the first thing I want to do is find wheels that could be either green or tan, and I think that would be important, because if we can't, then we have to go back to like the thing overall and say, okay, well, can we get dark gray wheels? We don't have much black in here, so it would have to be dark gray, right? because the 3 colors we've got tan, green, and orange, and then the highlight being dark gray. Yeah, I'd love a new, like an M-Tron 2 line with magnets. Oh, I would buy everything. This one never released alone. I don't even think I had that one. Like, I had all the rest of these, including this, like the super vehicle or whatever it was called. This one was a little more rare than the others. This one was articulated too, and you could grab it by this little tan, gray thing in the middle, and that was your steering. It would like twist it. This, of course, that's one of my favorite sets of all time. This little Futron thing, and this one, the Star Defender 200. But yeah, any of that kind of like little bitty extra. That's like the 3-wheeled one there. Is this Explorians? UFO. So these are the UFO series. Yeah, all that kind of stuff. The large articulated one was, yeah, the Megacore Magnetizer. That one. I redid that one. I built it as Futron. That was a lot of fun. Just reskinned it. So let's see what we can find. And they don't. So let's lock this in. No printing. Does that mean the printing's off? Can't remember. No printing. Okay. Wheel, and then I want it to be tan. Let's see what we can find. Tan only. What's up, Bud Chop? How's it going? That's the thing I would like to do. I think I've mocked out most of my, not even close to most of, 10% of my parts, maybe. But I would love to rebuild all the old Futron stuff. There's a guy in our, kind of in our lug, the Texas lug, but he's in the Houston Brick Club, which is his own thing. And he's like the king of classic space. Like, he's got all kinds of stuff. Yeah, so here's our options for wheels that are tan, and I don't have like big plastic ones. So now if I did, I'm not going to have dark gray much either, I don't think. So he's like downsizing his stuff, and he's getting rid of a lot of his space stuff, including monorail and monorail track. And so everybody's like, what? I will take... Ooh. Well, I mean... Not gonna lie, that would be super cool. I think for a bigger set, like if we were to do an individual big wheeled set, that'd be super cool. I'm gonna have to remember that. Viking wheel. That's amazing. You put a little, some tech bits on there, and it could be a space wheel. Yeah, everyone's gonna want that monorail. Yeah, go to site. I don't care. What have you got here, Chop? Oh, yeah. You know, I think we had this one. We must have got this. Because I had these. I had the pirate and then this one. I don't remember the castle. But we did have that because I remember the parrot and the shark. So we must have had this guy. So I must have had this. All right. Fair enough. All right. Oh, so now I'm doing design instead of... Yeah, you see the Windows buttons down here. Can't be helped. What other wheels do we have? These big ones. We do have big ones in dark gray. That's interesting. 60 cents. So we can make a Megacore Magnetizer type set, but I'm looking for something smaller. I'm a little worried about this having to be black. So what we might try to do maybe is be a little weird and do tank treads. How big are these? Those are huge. Or they're steering wheels, but I mean, right? It's a steering wheel. but... No reason you couldn't do that. Let's roll with that. What does this steering wheel look like? I like this too because it's like a 3. There's absolutely no grip on this. Maybe it's a light gravity planet and you don't need that much traction. What's up, Miss Bricks? How's it going? Thanks for being here. Cheers. All right, just to make sure that we're not missing anything, let's go with the green. There are green wheels. Look at this. What? What? These are the slightly smaller ones? Are you kidding me? Oh, man. Huh. Well, now I'm, I think I'm going to have to do this. I mean, how often do you get green wheels? They're $1.80 each, though. That's pretty expensive. Yeah, but I think I got to do it. All right, so this is a good thing to have for later. So we put this dude in the middle here. This dude, this person. Could be a girl. Could be a boy. Yeah. Nope. Okay. Aw, man. That's going to be great. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So, now we need axles on this person, this thing. So we'll do axle. Create it with want it now. Create it with Part Designer. The problem with creating it in Part Designer as ASAP is it would take me a day to make that. So we'll turn this off. We'll turn off the needed color thing, which will break the program. While that's going on, let's see. I'm trying to think of anything else going on Lego wise. You guys got anything to tell me about Lego wise? I'm always missing stuff. I don't think I've missed anything recently since Thursday. There's a build initiative where if you build something and tag a certain hashtag, let me see if I can find that real quick. Bear with me. You get the Lego will donate build to give. That's what it is. So if you do some kind of, I think it's a holiday build, make something magical out of your Lego bricks, and then share it, social media, with build to give. For each build shared, we'll donate a set to kids in need of play. So if you haven't done that, make something. I don't think it really needs to be gift related or holiday related, but the whole idea is you build something like this, tag it with build to give, they'll donate to something. So that came across the land the other day, so go out and do that. Okay, so I don't want this to be any color specifically. Let's just do dark, or no, let's do tan, because all the other colors are tan. I don't have axle. Why am I not? Technic. Linker. There we go. Was I spelling axle wrong? Probably. All right, so let's see. We need a really long axle. Is that going to be long enough to get through there? No. So we're going to need a 12 or 11 maybe. It's going to be black. Can't help but this one being black. Oh, light blue gray. Okay. I think that's okay. What about 12? Black. I think I'd rather do black. So let's see what this gives us. Oh, it needs to be longer than that. All right. So I need a connector. I'm trying to think of where those are. It's not a pin. It's a bushing. It's just under Technic, maybe? Yeah, there we go. I don't know how far in those need to be. What color can that be? That can be tan. For $1. I don't know, dark blue gray. What other bushings do we have? Do we have the half bushing? What was this? We have a full bush. Sorry. Black. 60 cents for a bushing. No, thank you. What about this one? Kind of a ridged one. I don't think this comes in anything. Nope. Okay. Also, 'tis the season. Things are going to start going on sale. I believe. Let's take a look. You can get the Queer Eye Lego set for like 40% off right now if you wanted one. I think we're going to do this for our lug to do a draft. So if you don't already have this one, and you just maybe want pieces, it's good to get the white and gray profile bricks and some fun little minifig kind of level things. So you should check that out. I just thought of that. All right, maybe a Technic ball joint. That would look kind of cool. Red and black. What else can I put in here? That's too big. That's pretty cool looking. Red only. Red only. Okay, so that can go away. That can go away. What did we decide on that? That can go away. We didn't decide anything. It's just you, Ben. You're just here by yourself. $1.37 for tan ones versus 60 cents for black ones versus light gray. 50 cents for light gray. Or we just don't worry about it and do light gray. And 3 cents. We are here with you. The calls are coming from inside the house. You know what? This is my thing. So I'm going to spend $1 on tan bushings. So there. How far in does that go? I don't think... Maybe I want... This isn't exactly the width I want, though. So let's see. Let's make... Oh, put him back. Let's worry about the axle later. Let's get the width of this thing first. But 12 is a good start. Yeah, it's not long enough, but I think I want the wheels moved in slightly. Maybe one... I want 4 in between here, so let's do 4. So now the axle should be long enough. It should hit both sides of the wheel there, because 4, 4, 4, right? Doing my math right? Yeah, so that's 12. Yep, okay. That should be right. Oh man, nose is itchy, and I think this will be all right spread out wise. I think these probably need to come in a little bit by the looks of it. We'll have to see how that lines up. Okay, so the next thing is to put I'm thinking about I wish they were that small. That'd be better. So I think I want to do a twist. So we'll put this guy a little forward and these guys a little farther back. And then we'll have a link connector up here so it can turn. Now, which link connector do I want? So that's there's the original 2x4 hinge. These guys, right? Everybody remembers these guys. What colors did those come in? Probably nothing we can use. Dark blue gray. Done. For how much? $1.09. That should be fine. And I think this size we only need 1. I know the Mega Core magnetizer had 2 because it was larger, but I think this will be good. So we can put this in here. And line it up right there. That should be a good place for a hinge, which means this guy's got to go forward. Well, it doesn't have to, but it's like, why is he conflicting on that? Actually, it'd probably be best if he was sitting forward. Okay. So we're already kind of dictating the shape of this thing just by what, you know, what I feel is necessary for the build. So we move this up. Now, is he sitting on that, or I want him a little higher up than that, maybe? So the next thing is going to be the 2x2 axle holes. These come in this color. They do not. They do come in dark bluish gray. I have to be careful about this. We're going to run into a lot of dark bluish gray. 13 cents. That's not too bad. So let's make 2 of these. So let's raise this up. So still playing God of War. Trying to get through that game. It's that's what she said. I don't know what she said, but it sounds funny. Oh, it has to be these. Can't be this. This is just for pins, because you can see it hits the plate, so it can't be for the axle, but this goes all the way through. So we can either do one of 2 things. It doesn't have to be these. It can be the Technic bricks. Now I'm going to use these because it's a little more stable. If we just do the 2x2s, then you've got to like anchor them somehow as well. But I think with the 2x4s, they don't need to be as anchored. So if we line that up, maybe like this or like this. I think like that would be better. So we get 2 of those in there. And then this will line up on top of that. Like so. And now we have, oh wait, yeah, I'm pretty sure that comes in that. This whole show is going to be phrasing, isn't it? This is going to be the adult Sunday morning. Are we not doing phrasing? Doesn't need to be that big. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. $7. No, thank you. $3. Jiminy Christmas. What is it about tan? How about we just do 2 of these and put plates over it? And then so I don't want to, that clearance is just enough where I don't want to put another bit of stuff under there, but we'll have to see. Nope. What do I keep hitting here? Okay. All right, so this can move forward one. Look at that. Zang. Then I'll do a 2x6 plate. And this we can make tan, because there's lots of tan. Okay, no conflicts yet. And then I'll do, oh, I can already tell that's off slightly. Can you see it? Okay. I don't know why it does that. Sometimes just like it doesn't fit, but it does it the best it can kind of thing. And it's just like, am I building lay? I don't know what that is. Inverted. This is weird. It's a round invert. Is it called a round inverted plate? No, it's not called an inverted plate. So this is an inverted tile. This is just a 2x2 round plate bottom, but it's called a boat bottom. A boat stud. I don't know why. Oops, I don't want to do that. Because you put them on the bottom of boats so they can, I don't know, so they're smooth. These are 3 cents, so yeah, I'm using the heck out of these. Okay, there we go. That's good. Oh, Miss Bricks, I apologize. I didn't realize that was your name. I know very few people's names on YouTube's, so all right. So let's go ahead and save this because I realize we haven't saved anything. This is still the flyer. Save as Rover. Slides on carpet with no snags. Yep. Okay, so let's move this guy up enough to sit on that stud. And this is kind of all we need, right? Some spacers in here maybe. Or I like the distance in between, but I want to make sure that it isn't too wobbly. So we've got to put something in between here, right, to keep it from moving around a lot. So first off, so in the past they've done things where they put the bushings on the on the outside, and then they cap it with like round plates on the inside, so the wheels don't shimmy like this. I do like the distance this is giving in between the wheels, so you can put another like plate on here, or you can have another width like that. So you can even see I've misaligned this a little bit, so we're gonna have to go back and fix that. Right, so it's about like that. In which case then the 12 is just long enough. We could probably even do an 11, because I think bushings can fit in there. I'm gonna have to, like, in real life play with what works and what doesn't, but I don't think it goes any farther than this little lip. But I may be wrong, because there's a lot of like little things in there that make it look like this part right here goes in there and like seats itself in that shape, right? You can kind of see that shape. They match. It's hard to tell from this angle, but I think you have to turn this. $45. Can't see that number. This is 180, so 35. Hopefully that's right. Well, the whole axle has to turn 35. 45. So this should fit in there now. Yeah, you can see it fitting in that groove in there. Should be snug now. All right. What's up, Brad? Good morning. And it's flush with the end of the axle, which is kind of what we want. Again, going with the dollar. Oh, they don't come in that color. Well, shoot. I guess black, because it's the same as the axle. I don't have black on any of the other stuff. That's my concern. There's black on their suits. I guess there's black on these clips. I kind of want to not use black if I don't have to, but I guess it's all right for the axles. How much are those? 65 cents. That's not bad. So rotate that. 45. Rotate that. 45. Copy. Yeah, I think it thinks it can go farther in than that, but it can't. I'm pretty sure it can only go like right there, which is fine. I'll just copy this all. Except that's not the right. All right. How you doing, Brad? How's your Sunday? Save. I'll let the chat answer, but I'm doing quite well, thank you. All right, so we'll need to go in and axle up these wheels. So it'd be a round brick. Let's just do this. This is the easy one. Oh, we can use these. On the insides like that to start. That will look cool. And these aren't all that much. I love these fluted grilled bricks. They're perfect for this. All right, and then on the inside here, we'll do those regular ones. So that should keep the wheels from, have to look in here. I think that should be enough. We might want to do a round plate, one more round plate on the inside. And this will probably be cheaper as, no, it won't be. What is the cheapest one? Oddly enough, the cheapest one is green. That's hilarious. Okay, what about this guy? 4 cents, 3 cents, 5 cents. So let's do this. Okay, that should be enough to keep it steady. If you hear background noise, my Beth's parents are here and they're all watching a documentary in the other room. I don't think the mic should pick that up too much. All right. Save. So we've got our wheels. Very happy with that. They should roll pretty freely. Looking good. All right. So the next thing is, what do we want this thing to do? So it's a terraforming vehicle, and it's going to be out. It has to do something that the little flyer can't do, which is probably payload, moving cargo. Oh, you know what are great are those claws. Do you remember those older articulated claws? I wonder if they're in Bricklink. We're gonna go on a bit of a hunt because I don't know what that's called. So let's look at some classic space sets because I know it's in that. These things. Okay. It's probably like Link. All right, so this is 6. These are probably old and aren't being made anymore, which is fine. It'll just give me an idea. There's a 6 in front of that. These are going to be in blue. Blue arm piece straight with 2 and 3 fingers. Okay, so this is that part. There we go. I know they come in gray. They only come in light gray. So none of these. Okay, so the idea though is to make something like this that will lift, like have it up here, right? Have an arm up here, and we can rebuild an articulation arm with some other pieces, but this was always, these things were so cool, you know, and they're pretty old. I mean, even in light gray, this is $2 for one of these sections. So yeah, $11 for a section of 5, something like that. They're super cool, but what is the gray? Yeah, because then they attach to this. Oh man, these pieces were great. Because then you can put them on a socket. There was a socket piece too that would allow the arm to kind of twist a little and move. They were just super functional. All right, so that's not helping us now. Well, at the very least, platform. We'll put a platform up here. We'll get a plate. And we'll do 4 by 10. to start. Can make it bigger if we want. What is that competing with? Oh. Yeah. So I'll need to do one more 2x10. 12 cents. That's pretty good. And then we'll put this guy up here. Brilliant. And because I like doing stuff like this, do the boat bottom down over here, and then let's do come in the colors I want. This thing only comes in like 2 colors. Yeah. What's that one? I think we can put 2 together right there. Cool. No reason. Probably be better off just doing a something not that. This feels very classic spacey. Okay. I'll change that. I just wanted to do something fun in the back there. So this payload area may need to be a little longer. So can we do a... I just had an idea of having a claw on a turntable, but I want to put the turntable right here, which would make this not have a whole lot of space. So let's, is there a tan 4x12 for $6? No, thank you. So maybe we do 4x8. And 4x6, and then we'll put some, that's 14, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tile. Then we'll do a modified tile of all these guys. Nope. Again, I say nope. And this will tie back to kind of the landing platform kind of look has this a little bit. But Chop, what's up? All right, so now we need a turntable. Oh, how the turns have tabled. Okay, they don't come in that. They don't come in this, do they? They don't come in tan. They don't come in green either. Okay. Looks good. Dang. There's these things too. They come in white. This comes in white, I think, too. Yeah. These come in dark gray. Oh, I thought they did. I guess not. Okay, well, none of these are helpful. Bookmark that upload to watch later. Oh, goodness. That brought it up in my chat. What? No, go back.
This is Texas 132.
No.
And this is a tour of this little Lego house.
I have signed out of my chat.
I started building this back in 2018. Little Lego house.
Okay, so what just happened? Sorry, my chat went away. Oh, I don't want my Twitch chat. What happened? Okay. Sub to Texas. Yes. I clicked in it and it opened up in the chat window, so I'm just like, what? What happened? Let's see. What else could be used to be a turntable right there? Oh, that's a good idea, Chop. Thanks. Continue to do that. I'm gonna do a round brick. Right here. And then we're gonna do a round tile with a hole in it. All these are gone. None of you are helpful. And then we're gonna put a pole. We're gonna put a bar, 3R, 3L bar. One of many colors, I'm sure, that we can use. Dark bluish gray is good. And then we're gonna do, let's see. I think Brad's more on Instagram, so let's get Brad's Instagram. There you go. So there's Brad's. Let's see. There are... Trying to think of something that's articulated now. That's... Those finger hinges, those 2-3 finger hinges are great, but they're expensive. And they don't exist really anymore. Nobody makes those anymore. The click hinges are great, but they they click, and like if you're trying to like manipulate the middle of it and you've got it attached to something else, they tend to be too tight and you can end up pulling it away from the root. There's a 2x2 modified brick that I want to use on this. Let's see if we can find it. It's this, but 4 sides. What is this? Groove. Okay. 2x2. There we go. So this is... if you do a couple of these... Come on. Don't... just... Bricklink's like, you must put that on something else. No, I don't want to. And then a plate. Oh, what colors can these be? These can be that color. And then a plate. And then another group of these pieces. And then I don't think there's 4x4 tiles, are there? Oh, look at that. What colors do these come in? Dark orange. What? Oh, I'm using actual orange. Okay, so not those. Let's just do... and then... there's your cargo box. So we'll come with 2 of these. And then we can leave a couple of these on the base. Which means a couple of these grill plates will probably be jumper plates so they can stay on the bottom. I need to upload to YouTube now that I have a working laptop to make videos. Yes, you do, Missy. And yes, Brad, I know you haven't done stuff. You do a lot of builds on Instagram. Yeah, Brick Pasta's doing a lot lately. All right, so there's your cargo. That's really back heavy, but I think it'll be all right. I'll have to play with that weight distribution, but I have a feeling like the weight of the arm here will be. So this would be cool ideas that like, not individually because these aren't like tiled pieces, but you could make these actual boxes and put stuff in it. Like I think there's like these would be good. You can put stuff in and then put tiles over the top and then like put tools in, and maybe put one of these up here too, right? And then let's put some tiles on that just to be fun. Is it a 3? Look at that. Cool. And then you can put some tools in there, and that can be offloaded as well. But I want room for this arm to move around, so let's maybe just move these two boxes up a little bit. That's good. Okay. If you ever need the old style 3x2 prong hinges, let me know. I hoard them, and I've got a bunch too. I think they only come in like black, gray, blue, and white. So I use them on a lot of stuff, but the problem is like I've got a microfighter that's the GR75. That's just that big cargo ship from Empire. That's just got boxes underneath it. It's a big clamshell looking thing. And to get like the fins on the back, I put two of those hinges like this and then just bent them down so it would curve and have the two. I put two cheese wedges on it so it looked like kind of the cowlings over the engines. And first of all, they look gross because they're old gray. They're just light gray, and compared to like all the new light blue gray. But the other thing is like when you put it in Rebrickable, it's like, these are expensive parts. And I'm like, yeah, I know. So next is to figure out what to use for the arm. So there's going to be things like this where you can put a Technic brick over that. And then does anybody have yeah, I don't think I have any yellow. I have red. I know I have red. Yeah, and I've got a arc light bin full of them. And I also hoard them because I'm like, these don't come in anything else anymore. Is anyone applying for season 4 of Lego Masters? That's a good topic of conversation, Brad. Thank you. I think I posted that on my community page. I have yet to get another like unsolicited DM or Facebook group message or something that says, hey, we noticed blah, blah, blah. Would you like to? Because I think they've already probably said, oh, we've asked this guy 3 times. And we already interviewed him and we don't want him. Which is kind of funny because I'm like, the only reason I think I didn't get on, other than maybe I wouldn't have been a good fit for the show, was that the guy I was applying with was almost exactly the same as me. We're just like 2 middle-aged white dudes. And it was going to be for boring TV, basically. Here's the problem, Butt Chop, is they want, like, I totally agree, we should. I think that, hang on real quick. Thank you. Yeah, like I said, I can get all that when I'm done. It's okay. All right, I'm back. Sorry, there was noise in the background I was trying to deal with. You're calculated and calm. I'm spazzy and chaotic. I'm calculated and calm here. Just because I'm trying to keep things flowing and whatever. Yeah, that would be pretty, you know. The other thing is when we went through the interview process, and I'll give you a little kind of insight about what they were talking to us about if you get an interview and go through it, is they are looking for some sort of story. Hi, can I help you?
I was gonna order some coffee. I didn't know you wanted some.
I would take one. It would be my 3rd cup, and I'd get through the day. Do it. Could I get a grande instead of a tall or a venti though?
No, but I'm gonna get you a Trenti.
Can I get a Trenti with an extra shot of espresso, and then I'll never sleep? How you feeling? Do you want to say hi to everybody?
I'm not gonna put my face in there, but
I mean, you have to come way over. Beth says hi, everybody.
like that.
Yeah, I'd take a grande.
Okay. Cinnamon dulce?
No, caramel macchiato.
Macchiato.
Yeah. Thank you. And then we need to figure out like lunch and dinner, and then if we're gonna go somewhere, and
I think we're gonna do leftovers.
that's fine.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, back to this. Everybody says hi. She says hi back. They want drama. Yeah, that's exactly it. Like if you haven't been interviewed and you don't know what they're looking for, they've lessened it. Season 1, they wanted what the interview questions we were asked were, what's something you guys really disagreed about? What's the last time you guys really got into, heated over something? And my friend and I were like, nothing. We barely know each other. We're like lug buddies. That's kind of it. Like we didn't grow up together. And we don't see each other every weekend, and our families aren't, living across the street and whatever. We weren't high school friends or anything. So they're really looking for the drama. I think they've lessened that a little bit. I think what had happened, and this goes back to like what Flynn and Richard went through, and I don't know how much they've talked to this point, but they were realizing that the contestants were very much not very happy with how things were going on the show, because they were kind of closing off, right? They were like, even though the hosts were kind of prodding them a little bit and like trying to force some drama, they weren't responding very well to that. So I don't know if they've gone full British Bake Off yet, but I think they're gearing up more towards, this is a very supportive community. Like they realize that AFOLs, for the most part, are like building, it's all about building Lego and building people up, right? We don't get on YouTube channels to tear people down. Like there are a handful of like review sites that are obviously like, this set sucks and here's why, but they do that for the eyeballs and whatever. But the streaming community, the MOC community, the convention community, it's all about, this thing is great. You guys should see what this guy is doing. You should see what this lady's doing. Like they build great. We're all in this community together. We share ideas. We share each other's successes. We spread information. We don't withhold. There's not a lot of secrets. There's obviously cliquey drama stuff in between groups, and I get that, but I think they started realizing that it's more of a community that needs to be kind of built up than it is to be like, something like Real World, where it's like, it's all just the drama. Put them into a pressure cooker and see what explodes. Yeah. Yeah, and I thought surely with like, you find anybody who's my age or even younger who's done this for 20 years, there's going to be a level of talent and there's going to be a level of accomplishment that should be just a natural sort of, they've done well. They obviously know what they're doing. We should get them on here to build stuff, but it's not about what can they build. It's more like, what can we film? And that's kind of the problem. So in terms of hinges, yeah, so here's those 3 hinges, those 2 and 3 finger hinges. I think I'm going to do something like this. So we'll do these. Yeah, nobody wants to fight. Like nobody gets on the show going, oh, I wonder whose world I can jack up. So this will be good. We can get rid of this. These are all going to be dark gray. Oh, this isn't even dark gray. Really? Dark gray. Man. All right, so we'll do this one. Is that dark gray too? That can be regular gray. So going forward, if you want to, you need to know that that's kind of what they're looking for. I thought for sure they came in dark gray. Well, balls. How about that one? Shoot. All right, what color does that come in? Old dark gray, light bluish gray. Orange. Well, that would have helped if it was not Alright, well, may have to do something different then. Only time I've had issue with people being selfish and knocking down walls, we all had a hand in building. I will cut you. Mostly Will Arnett harassing them as they try to build. And I don't like that. I don't like the, you know, we give ourselves enough pressure to build good things. Like, we see other people's builds online and we get frustrated at our own level of skill, or we get frustrated that we don't have all the money in the world to, like, buy in bulk, or, you know, get these huge scores and hauls that we can get more stuff to build with, or, you know, we have day jobs and can't spend 24/7 building these great creations. So I think we are hard enough on ourselves. We don't need, you know, Will Arnett screaming at us or knocking our stuff over. So it's kind of like, all right. What's up, Scott? Yeah, Buttchop and I had that one fateful summer in Tijuana, and we won't speak of that. I wonder if I should call her. Anyway. So that's good. That's good. These are not. That would have been so great. Now I need to think of something else. Yeah. I mean, we're given a month every time we want to build something for our lug, and I know people still won't come up with stuff. I could just build a bunch of these. You know what? I think I can do that. This bothers me. I type in axle, and the thing that's an axle should be listed first, not all these other things that are like axle connectors. Okay, so let's go Technic brick, Technic linker, Technic axle. Lamb, I gotta go work for a few hours. Have a good one. See you, Macro. Take care. This is gonna be, we'll do black. And then we'll just copy this whole thing. And then we can put this on here. And we'll put something under there. Skip, let's play Lego. All right, so this can hinge. And then that can hinge. Okay. Just kind of hoping for something a little more. Has to be able to reach out past the wheels. So the first thing we'll have to do is extend this a little bit. So this will have to be a Technic link. Technic connector. And it'll have to be this weird kind of Journalist Scott's Miss. Yes, please follow all those people on Insta or YouTube. Technic connector. Why is this not? I just need a solid straight. There we go. These are the ones I was looking for. And these can be in. Oh, that can be tan. Neat. And then we need another one of these. Because I can only go so far down, so that's good. Maybe one more. And then this guy. And then another one. Oh, you were on there. Okay, so that's probably long enough. So I think I might do this on a 4 instead of a 3 because I'm going to I think raise this up a little bit. Let's put this in there. Dark bluish gray, that'll work. Oh, that's expensive. Black, that's not expensive. And no one's gonna see this, so that's okay. Because I want it to be higher up. And Josh, what's up? How's it going? Good to see you, buddy. How's life? Oh, you know what's gonna be great? Cone. Do these make these in any color that I can use? Dark blue gray. 16 cents, not bad. So let's get rid of, this is on there to hold these plates together, yes? Hide, no. Hide. So that's a plate that's being held together by that. So if we did 4 tile, or we could do, this is a, they don't make 1 by 10 tiles. Okay, fair enough. I would rather have this up here and then do a 1 by 4 in the back. So 1 by 4 back here. And then we got enough room up here that we can do a big old cone and then one of these guys. There we go. So now what this can do is this can rotate all the way back and it can lay down flat. Now I just need to do a claw or a magnet or something like that. Ben built the micro Trexler videos coming. Sweet. Nice little add to the Microfighters collection. Thank you. That's awesome. Those are actually like a lot of fun. The little Imperial Transport and the Trexler were really neat. Like it was super simple and it's a good size and it's a good way to like kind of include another bit of stuff to the Mandalorian group of ships, you know. That's one thing I'm not liking about Andor as a ship porn person is that they've got like one new ship so far. I know we're gonna see the Arrestor cruiser soon. We've only got a few episodes left, and then the Fondor, Luthen's ship, is pretty cool. I just wish I could get like a turnaround of it to see what it looks like. I bet that would be a good ship to have because you could put Luthen in it. You could put Luthen and Cassian. You could put what's her name? I can't remember her name. The leader of the rebel cell on Aldhani. That would be a good inclusion. There's new magnets in the city sets. That's right. All right, so we need a claw. We need a claw that can open and close. Let's save this. Oh, there's one Mini Dolls friend set that I need to get simply because it has a dog in a wheelchair. I need to get that dog in a wheelchair. That's just the most adorable thing I've ever seen in my life. I think it's funny that you find all these videos of people making wheelchairs for their little dogs made out of Lego, and then Lego makes a Lego version of a dog in a wheelchair. It's like poetry. It rhymes. Okay, so show all. Still have to do the cabin front here. Forgot about that. Oh, my head's starting to hurt. All right, let's do. Let's do this guy's setup up here. So I kind of like where everything's going right now. I think maybe just a little windshield of some kind, but not like a covering windscreen. Not over the top, just kind of in front. I think there's one that will work. This should come in, yeah. So we can do brackets. Something like that. I think he's okay to sit. Let's get all this out of the way. I want to keep it that level, but just kind of simple. And then a plate in there, or maybe an up bracket. And then a 1x4 mod plate stud thing. Which one's newer? One of these has a groove and one of these doesn't. That one has the groove. What color can these be? It can be tan. Interesting. All right. And then we're going to put... Did we decide what color? Are we going to do any lights? Did we do any lights? I think we're doing trans red. So trans red. Tile round. Take care, Brad. Get some lunch. Have a good day. Hope to see you again soon. Trans red. All right. So there's your cockpit. That's pretty basic and simple, right? That'll work for everybody. And then there's your... This is a little greebly thing that I love doing, but what do these come in? What color? I think these come in dark gray. I love doing this for greebling for no reason. It's expensive greebles because it's like 30 cents, but why are those not? Whoa, what just happened? Love it. Okay. All right, Mr. Claw. So it needs to be something that can open and close. Blacktron 1? What are my colors for TerraTron? They are tan. And then tan, and for the base they will be tan and orange with dark gray highlights, and then for the vehicles it'll be tan and green with dark gray highlights, and then trans red lights. So I was trying to go off the same sort of scheme as a 90s space thing, where it's like they have a main color, a secondary color, and a highlight color, and then like a usually they'll have a trans color too. So if you look at, let's see if we can still find. So like white, blue, and then some black as a highlight, and then that trans orange. Or then you've got black, white with some trans red and the trans green, right? So like 2 or 3 colors. So that's kind of what I was going off of. So something like that. So like trans red, I'm gonna have trans red in there as lights, but also like this, the windscreens are like this trans dark, clear, trans smoke clear. I forget what it's called. Trans black. So yes, I know you're hyper familiar. So yeah, so that's what I'm going for. I'm not really happy with having like the trans black and trans red, but I thought maybe it would be kind of good to have that in case we wanted to do like lights. I think some of like the Space Police probably had 2. So I don't know. I like calling it smoke. Trans smoke. So yeah. So that's why that's like that. So now I need a claw. I need something to like scissor open that's got these 2 things like this. That needs to be, that can open up to a 4 wide. Might use I think we could use these. Oh, they come in tan. So if you have 2 of these, and then so this is gonna be the same thing I do every time. This is Dune Abstraction. Yeah, okay, same band. The car window can be illegal if it's too dark, or mirrored. Like if it's got any kind of mirroring, it can't work. This is gonna be a 1x1 bar. These guys. What colors do those come in? Dark bluish gray. Okay, remember I gotta have a eight one eight nine. Power miners. Those aren't utilized enough. 8189. Oh. Give me 1 second.
Sorry, I thought you'd be done by now. I thought
It's not even 11:30.
I thought they would take longer to get here. That's what I'm saying. They were quick today, of course.
Well, it's also 11:30. There's not a lot of people
Yeah, that's true. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Your parents are putting dishes away. That's all. I'm like, could you please stop for like just a little bit? Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
It was perfect. My head's like killing me.
Because you only had 2 cups.
I've only had 2 cups today. Okay, I'm back. I was getting a coffee. They may be too big, but let's look. Parts. Let's see what those parts are. Even maybe just these, but I have to give them on something that's movable. These are the arms, so it's doing like an accordionated armature kind of thing. Oh, these are 6-1. Let's try that. I do have a caffeine addiction. Actually, I don't have a caffeine addiction. I have an addiction to coffee flavored chocolate milk. That may be a little big. I think like just too big. I mean, the claw itself isn't terribly big, but if you look at the set, you'd have to have all this supporting stuff on it to make it work. That's a super cool arm though. That's a piece I didn't use nearly enough of. Anyway, yeah, that might be a little big, but Bionicle's not a bad place to look. Bionicle for stuff like that. Like I said, we could use these, but you still have to give them to open and close somehow. These would be great. These would be really good. What color do those come in? And they come in green. Really neat there. And a lot of these can be done on ball joints. So if you get like this, as long as you can get it to attach, come in dark green and dark bluish gray. Okay. I mean, this just looks like it's a claw. It's going to pick stuff up. But a lot of the blades and hooks and arms and claws and stuff could be used as mechanic stuff. As long as it's not overly done, like this is cool looking, but I think for the simplicity of the rest of this, this might be too much. But that's super cool looking. Yeah, these aren't going to be like, it's a pincer thing. I was just thinking about like, how this would be great if it was 4, right? But if it's just 2, I don't know. You know what we could do? I mean, let's just do this. Let's just put a magnet on here. They'd have to be black. No, not the whole thing, dummy. Release. Thank you. And then we just put a magnet on here, right? What color do those come in? And those come in dark gray and tan. Oh, doctor. For $17. Yeah. But that's an idea. Like you could do a magnet thing on this and 2 round plates. It'd be kind of clunky, but actually I have, no, I don't have one. 2 of these, and then you get this axle thing in here again. Get that guy. Can I grab him? Can I grab him? Oh wait, there's more. Oh, man. The other downside is these don't rotate. I can fix that. I think I can fix that. Yeah, because these should be able to... If you get the... pin. Axle pin. These things, which come in black, I think. Yeah. But they're pricey in black. Come in blue, and they're not pricey in blue. I can't click on that because it'll open up in... I get a 3-dot menu on my OBS chat, but like I click on it and goes, yeah, I'm not going to do anything. View page source. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to copy it and see if it opens up. What set is that? Is the set to... Oh, you sent it to Insta. Oh, man. Yeah, so that's the same thing I'm going off with the other one now, is that it's just this clip. So that's a good idea, though. Yeah. Is this Hero Factory? That's a good one. That's a good one. That's probably better. Comes in no colors I can use. Crap. Flat silver. Pearl dark gray. Maybe pearl dark gray I could use. So this runs into the same problem I had earlier, is that it has to be attached by a clip. But if you get 2 of those, the thing is, and you put them like on one bar, that's probably okay, but then they're like not really right next to each other. Right? Then you get like the scissors that won't cut, or the chopsticks that won't grab really well idea. So they have to be directly across from each other, like that. But then you got to find something that's... that's directly across from each other. Like that. Then you got to attach that. Yeah. Oh. So that's bush with connecting piece. That's going to have the poles go the wrong way. The bars go the wrong way. It needs to have something like that. Oh, you know what would work? Let me think about this. Nope, that won't work. There's those, okay, so if you get 3L bar, you get 2 of those in here. And then you get the 1x2 rubber, no, 1x2 axle. There's an axle connector that's rubber. I guess even, it doesn't even have to be rubber, it could be these 2. Could do that. Like this. That's a lot of pieces, though. 2 of those 4 claws. Oh. So 2 of these. Like that. Well, if we're going to do that, you just need this. Come on, select and move out here. This is a little big, but I mean... I think we're getting a little carried away with the size. But... that would fit. Just need to take that off. That, and replace these guys with those tiles again. What color can that be? Dark bluish gray. Oh, I hate this. Don't go so far away from me when I'm trying to work. Is that still too big for that? What is that hitting? Needs to rotate. Which means get rid of that, and then we don't need this, and we can use a bar. Use a 3L bar. You keep sending me stuff. Why? Handlebar. I thought about this one too, yeah. That might be kind of easy just to kind of pick it up. Yup. Are those two the same things? Yes. Okay. So if this gets unruly... What's up, Zissou? Is Beth doing okay? Beth? Who's Beth? I'm kidding. She's doing great. Actually, she's okay. She's in some pain, but it's a surgery, so she's doing all right. No, you're doing fine, Buttchop. I appreciate all the help. Like, sometimes I wouldn't have been able to come up with this stuff on my own, which is why I do this, so everybody can watch and have fun. Wish there was a way to stop that. Maybe another one of these on the bottom. Because that shouldn't have to... Oh. Well, that will also rotate. Oh, you punk. Just put that on there. that on there and then be done with it. It's very large. Practice for our victory on Lego Masters. What's up? Hey, Joseph. Welcome back. So, this is one option. This is a very large option. But I think it looks cool. Right? And this should be articulate enough to... Oh, we need it to be able to rotate. I was going to change this stuff. So... This can stay. Then we need these guys in here. And then we need a Technic connector. Orange shopping carts. I didn't even know that was a thing. That's pretty cool. Technic connector, Technic linker. Yeah, I need these. I need one that's... I don't think this exists, but it's like a pin on one side and an axle on another. I thought they might make those. They probably don't. They should. Oh, you know what? No, that won't work either. I think this has to just become a... See, here's the connector I was talking about. This little guy, he's just a little rubber, flexible rubber thing. I think it's just black. But that would have held those two bars together really good. I forget about that piece sometimes. It's a useful piece. Oh, there's a... I forgot about this guy. Cool. Yeah, there's a few ways to handle this. The handlebars one was a good one. I'm going to pull that up just so I can have that. I didn't know that was a piece. What? What is this magic? I can't even tell what's in this. It's got like a panel in it. This is a relatively new piece too. Just black. Interesting. It's like a double barred. Cool. I'm gonna remember that. Remember that exists. So there's these, and these are in what colors? Black and light blue gray. Balls. So let's do black for now, just cause. But yeah, you can put these on clips, and they can. Just as easily grab stuff, like on either side like this, right? It would still have to be kind of big to get around these things, but that's totally doable. You know what? They make these now. They make these pieces. I don't have to even do that. So that's good to know. Oh, you know what? And then a barb. Gotta figure out how to attach that, but that's a pretty cool method too. That's like 5 pieces too. That's not bad. All right, so let's see what we got. Hey Joe, where you going with that brick in your hand? Gonna shoot my old lady. Caught her messing around with another man. The only reason I know that song so well is because of Weird Al. Yeah, this is cool. I gotta find out what colors this come in. This only comes in like gold. Oh, look at that. It comes in translight blue. What? You gotta be kidding me. Also comes in dark gray. That's cool. These come in a variety of colors. Dark bluish gray. Very cool. What else? These come dark bluish gray, orange, green. I mean, I think we got a winner here. Thing is, again, this is cool because it's 4 points and it can pick up on either corner or either side. This is just 2 points, and they're very small points. Also, you have to worry about how to connect these, but I have an idea on that. There is that new plate. It's a 2x2 Technic plate. This guy. So what you can do is curve slope. I could do this and this and that, and come on, go the way I want you to. That, and then that, and then you've got a connector up here. And that's a pretty solid connection, because this will rotate. This comes in black. Oh, I was hoping it came in black. Light bluish gray, that's not going to really work for us. Both these should come in green, though. Or tan. Really? Dark bluish gray, okay. So that's the only outlier, but that'd be a good piece right there. So it's not the size of the claw, but how you use it. But I do think you're trying to overcompensate for something there. Yeah, this one is definitely like we're getting ready to attack the mainland or something. It's a little funky. I think the problem I'm running into is the articulation. Like that snaky articulation thing would have been perfect because it can collapse and it can, it can extend, it can bend in any direction. I may have to rework a little bit of this to see, because this can rotate right here. It's just on a bar. I just put a bar in here. That would save me a hassle. I don't know. The longer the bars get, though, they have those discs around them. Like the longest one you can do is a 4. And I don't think technically this is a legal move, but I don't know. And then any longer, they've got these little rings around them, so that's kind of, it limits where you can put those, like that. And then you just cover it, you put a Technic connector on there or something. Could you extend it out the rear and have the claw hang off the tail? It could. It just has to be able to... The other thing is this doesn't get really lower than, like, I can't, that's as far as this hinge will bend. Like, it doesn't bend, it doesn't go 90 and then 130 or 135. So that's as far as it can bend. So I may need something that can go a little lower, which may be a clip bar situation, but that's a very weak connection. Again, those finger the 2-3 finger hinges are great. They also have a limited range before they pop out. The click hinges go a little farther, but they're click hinges, and like you have to really manipulate. I was saying this earlier. You have to manipulate those a lot, and I'd be worried that in trying to bend those, if you're bending it from the end where the box is, you pull the whole thing off. So there's playability, structural things to consider, and I just haven't found the right solution in playing with this yet, but this works great. I'm happy with this. We've got looks like a 20-degree range of motion. So that's not bad for playability. This is pretty structurally okay under here. I don't think that's a problem. I think the wheels are good. I like these cartons. They look fun. You can't really open them, but they look cool. And you can probably have we can build a couple of these to put on the base as well. Like we can put these kind of next to the living quarters, right? We can put a couple of these boxes under here or next to the landing pad or over here somewhere, kind of give it a reason to like move them about. Like there's a reason this thing exists. We'll load up the containers, we'll take them over here, that kind of thing. So I think I'm about done for now. Yeah, so thanks for being here, everybody. I appreciate you coming by and hanging out and spending your time, your precious Sunday afternoon time. I was trying to do a TikTok of this guy, the Razor Crest time lapse, and I did it twice. The first time I thought I had done the whole time lapse of the building, and I thought I hit record, and I didn't. So I built the whole thing, and I looked down, and the thing's not recording. I'm like, shoot, take it all apart, try again, put it all back together. Something happened about halfway through. I had to hit pause. I go do something. I come back, and I hit pause, and it's still recording, but the video was like 5 seconds long, so it like jumped to the end of the build. I'm like, so I did it twice, and it still wasn't good. So I'm like, ah. So I gave up, but maybe later today I'll try to do another one. So if you're following me on TikTok, I'll have another build up soon. I've just been kind of reacting to videos over there. It hasn't been a ton of activity. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy with this. It's pretty classic, spacey looking, simple, does a thing, fits the theme of the rest of it. So like if we were just gonna put this over there, see how it would look as part of the set. And I'm just gonna save this. I already saved it. Yeah, that's a good size. It's a good fit, I think. Looks good. Yeah, and a couple of these boxes hanging around other parts of the thing. Should be fun. Again, I'll probably go back and redo some of the area, the land under here. So this is raised up. So these pillars make sense to have it like flat because this is a hilly area. Add more hills and stuff underneath the landing pad here. Maybe shorten up one of these bracers. Same thing over here. Put some land around it. Don't want to be too complicated. You kind of make it simple because it's still classic space looking. But yeah. All right, thanks guys for being here. I will talk to you again on. It does look like a yacht or like a river, like one of those tour boats in the Netherlands or something. They go along the rivers. All right, I will be back on Thursday. You guys have a good rest of your weekend, and thanks for being here. And I'll talk to you soon. Peace.